Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the baddest. And if you hear noises in the background, those are my smelly bears. The smelly dogs are out and about. So I wanted to talk about something there's just a lot of bad information out there on the internet about torque wrenches. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of do a short video, but kind of like a deep dive into your torque wrench. And this tool is essential for putting together, quite a few firearms, more specifically the AR-15. So if you're going to be swapping out barrels, buffer tubes, muzzles, etc., you're going to want a torque wrench. Now, a torque wrench isn't like a ratcheting, like a traditional ratchet that you would find in most like toolkits. It what's it called? It's a precision tool, and it requires quite a bit of finesse to use this properly. So the deal with this, people have reported their torque wrench falling apart on them. Using it the second time. Well, there's probably a reason for that. They've reported, it not working properly at all, and I think I understand why. People like this tool does not feel cheap. It was about $30 to $40, which isn't like cheap, but it certainly is inexpensive compared to some of the other other torque wrenches similar to this. Like you can easily go to Home Depot and pay $80 to $70 for a torque wrench for like a Husky. And Husky's great in my estimation. I love Husky tools. I think they're a reputable brand, and Home Depot has excellent customer service and warranty. But for people who don't they can't manage $70 to $80, then the $30 to $40 alternative is probably the next best thing. And something like this is perfect. It's entry level. I might even suggest, just based on how this is made, that this can last you quite a long time until you have to recalibrate it. I mean, this thing is designed to last. These tools are not designed to be used once, and it's not just cheap junk. Now, so here's some of the problems here's some of the things that people don't understand. Just because it's like it feels heavy, it's got a good weight to it, that this is going to be durable, and that this is going to be, you can throw this around. No, you cannot. Even if it's in the case, you want to be extremely careful with your torque wrench. You want to keep if you're not using your torque wrench, you're going to have it set to the lowest setting. And it'll explain to you here. I don't know if I can get that close to you. Right there, it says store at 13.6 nm, or over here store at let me see if I can get close. Fucking monitor. Yeah, store at 10 feet. So you just go ahead and dial it back, and here you go ahead and dial this back to the lowest setting, and then it is ready to be stored. And that's how some people, they'll crank it all the way up to 65-80 pound feet of torque, and then they'll leave it like that, and then when they use it again, their thing's all messed up. Well, you're not following the instructions. This looks like a simple primitive tool. It's not. It comes with instructions. You need to read them. You need to understand what it is your tool does and what it's meant to do. I've seen people on man, I just saw one. I'm not gonna call him out. Saw a guy using this as a breaker bar. Dude, that's not what this is designed for. And people are wondering why their tools are falling apart. It's because you're not reading the instructions. So, if you're going to be throwing this thing around and treating it like it's like some kind of baseball bat or something, don't expect your tool to last. And that goes without saying. Any tool, for that matter. You mistreat your stuff, don't expect it to keep working. If you're not going to be reading the instructions, you're not going to get your firearm accessories and whatnot torqued down to the proper specs. And your shit's gonna fall apart out in the range, out in the field, and that could be there could be injuries or even death if you build something incorrect, like the barrel, for example. I mean, fortunately, a lot of the videos I've seen regarding barrel assembly failures, like when there's, okay, because I'm gonna try to dumb this down as best I can. So when you have the violent reaction of pulling the trigger and firing a bullet. It's very violent. It's very chemical, and you have this gas. You have this energy, and it's enclosed inside of a gun, inside of this metal enclosure. Well, it needs to go somewhere. Some people are unlucky and end up getting damage to their face, to their eyes. Some people are fortunate. I've seen videos where just like boof, just like a burst of flames just flies out of the mag well, out of the ejection port, and people's hands get burned. I mean, that's like the best case scenario. But the point is, it's just like, you got to read the instructions for your tools. You got to put your things together correctly, or you're going to look stupid, or you're going to be in a lot of pain because you hurt yourself, because your gun malfunctioned in a way that would cause serious harm. And so yeah, my recommendation is, if you're going to be getting into this and you want to build your own firearm from scratch. One, you are going to save a lot of money. Two, it's going to be a lot of fun. But actually, you're going to save a lot of money if you build two of them, because it costs money to, you got to buy the tools. If you have them, great, then you save money. But if you don't, it kind of evens out. It's like, yeah, you can go to the store, the gun store, and buy a gun, or you can just get all the tools, and then you can like do whatever you want with your gun in the future. And if you take care of your tools, you're going to continue to be able to continue to make changes to your firearm, to whatever your needs are or desires are, that month or whatever. I have a lot of firearms, so it makes sense to have a few of these torque wrenches. But this one's from Tecton. I love it. It comes with the case. The instructions are clear. They have excellent warranty, from my understanding. They honor their warranty. Just expect some delays though, because they're a little bit slow. You can always go to Home Depot, pay the premium, buy it in person, support local. But you know what, Home Depot, I can vouch for them. They have excellent customer service. They have really great warranty, and their return policy is really forgiving. You can't go wrong with either or. Or I guess if you have a lot of money and you're in the 1%, you can go ahead and get like one of those Snap-on tools. One of the Snap-on torque wrenches, which are pretty damn insane and expensive. It's just like, Jesus, it's like worth more than some of my guns. But you know what? I like this tool a lot. So, yeah, man, just to summarize it, read the instructions. Do not bang this around. Store it somewhere where it's not going to get knocked around, bumped into, because the internals here are very delicate, and you will throw off the calibration. There's like springs, and there's tension inside, and you're just bumping it or being extremely rough and careless with it is going to throw off the calibration, and it's going to have to get sent in for maintenance, or they'll just send you a new one. I don't really know what their process is, but some of the higher end torque wrenches, you mail them into the manufacturer, and they service them, they recalibrate them, and then they send them back. And I don't think it's that the fee is that expensive. It's like less than $50, I think, or less than $100. It's not more than what the wrench is worth. So there's that. And like these tools, they can last forever, man. They can last your lifetime if you just do the right thing. So I just wanted to rant about this, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button if you've ever started using a tool without reading the instructions. All right, guys, I am out. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, and have a good night.